Claire. Thanks for giving me 10 minutes to speak with you about tunnel kiln technology. I had the opportunity 3 years back to introduce my company and to introduce tunnel kiln technology. At that time, I compared the production cost of clamp kiln, of BSBK, and the tunnel kiln. And at the end of this presentation, I could show that the cost of production of these three different possibilities are very much the same, or at the same level. And I invited the brick makers to come to us and to work on a solution, a tunnel kiln solution. And unfortunately, the feedback was not really overwhelming. So after 3 years, I would like to take it again, or to start from where I stopped, and speak with you and give you maybe a new picture in your mind why tunnel kiln technology is worth to look at. If you go this step ahead, there's a technical aspect which I would like to address you. There's a financial step, quickly. I would like to give an update, to give some details, some technical details about our tunnel kiln design, and then summarize it, and then 10 minutes are gone. So quickly, a technical step. If I ask you if a tunnel kiln technology is the right thing for a face brick production, I think all of you would say, yes, that's the right one. This is a drawing of a face brick plant we are building up right now in the UK. It's 400 million face bricks per year. It's without clay preparation and shaping. But I wanted to give you an idea. Tunnel kiln for face brick production. That means, at least in Europe, I think the same for South Africa, highly automated factory, which is able to produce different bricks, a lot of different bricks. So it's quite big. This is more than 200 meter and nearly 100 meter deep. It's a huge investment. It is complicated to run it. You need well-trained people. That is for face brick production, to give you one picture. So if I ask you next, is a tunnel kiln the right technology to produce stock bricks? The answer will be, I think for all of you, will be no. Everyone has its own reason why tunnel kiln technology is not the right one for stock bricks. Maybe, as Julian may be the only one saying, no, that's not correct. I would like to approach this question on a different way. I always make myself, my life easier if I come back to cars. Every one of us has a car. And if I ask you, okay, you drive your car. Is a car the right solution to drive at a high speed comfortably on the motorway? Yes, it is. If I ask you, is your car the right solution for farming? It's not. Obviously. You cannot use it. But if I take a car, or the principle of a car, if I take these two driven wheels, if I take them and increase them in size, I make them really big. I take a different tire with a different profile. I change further things, like I take another engine running at a low RPM. I take another gearbox. And I do some changes here and there. And I don't call it car, and I call it tractor. Does this redesigned car, is that useful for farming? Yes, it is, obviously. You design it for this. And that is the same what I have in mind, and I would like to hand it over to your mind, that of course a tunnel kiln can be used for stock brick operation. If you compare these two different layouts, that is 400 million face bricks per year, a production, without clay preparation and shaping. This is 408 million, means 9 million stock bricks per month, a production line. You can easily make out this is a nice tractor. It is very simple. It's designed to what it's just needed. We have to quickly run through this. We have here this. We kept in mind that brick production and part of the drying is existing. So we take it from there. a brick going into the tunnel kiln needs 0% moisture. So what we do, we load them from, it's one possibility, to load them from the drying pallet on the kiln car, to have a final dryer, to have a tunnel kiln. And then here, just for the sake of it, we show that, okay, possible also, not for, to start with, but a fully automated dehacker. This is very much simple. It's just what it's needed. We don't need to have produce different colors, different products, different things at different temperatures. So it's really designed to what it's needed for. The next point, or the next aspect I would like to address is the financial part. 3 years back, we had this comparison, finally, for producing 1 million bricks per year. For the clamp kiln, for the VSPK, and for the tunnel kiln, I updated our calculation for the tunnel kiln. I don't have the time to run through this, but I think either you send me an email and I forward you this presentation, all the figures, and you can check it on your own. You know your production cost with a clamp kiln operator or VSPK, and then you can check my figures. You can contact me on this. So I don't want to go into details, but I will make it available for everybody who is interested in this. Just quickly, details of our tunnel kiln. Our tractor starts with a short dryer. You know, short drying, what it means. You have wet product on one side and the hot air from the other side. We have the bricks on our kiln car. The hot air comes from this direction, the wet bricks from here. So the wet air we take off here. The warm air tends to go up, so we have to ensure that all the bricks, even for the bottom layer, gets dried properly. So we have to recirculate the air, which we do with these fans and through these slots. Very quickly. Our tunnel kiln. We have a traditional built kiln. That means we have the inner walls built with bricks. Depending on the area, it can be standard bricks or it will be high quality refractory bricks. On top of this wall, we have our steel beams, which we use to put our hangers, to hang them on the steel beam. The other side, we have, of course, you know, this brick built and with the hangers. In between this, we have space. This is one hanger, that's another hanger, steel beam, steel beam. We can use this to insert air or to insert a burner system. Depending on the area where we are in the kiln, whether it's inside already hot or again cold, or at the main firing zone, we have a different amount of insulation. Either it's very little or it's a lot of insulation. And outside we have normally a face brick wall to make the tunnel kiln look nicely. Yeah, very quick. A summary. We feel that a decision for a tunnel kiln is a viable investment. Come to us, speak with us, find a solution, and get your solution. And then check, compare whether it makes sense for you or not. We feel with the right technology partner for stiff extruded products, which is the base here, all of you do this, we believe it is successful. Thank you very much. Enjoy your AGM.